Hello and welcome back to Starfield. Have a chill for a bit. Make a cigarette. A smoke on a pancake. I think we left off yesterday. We're gonna open the archive or whatever, and we just had to get the what the I can't remember what they're called now. Representatives from each of the big nations, the big colony groups or whatever, to agree to it. We've just done that, so I think it's on to actually going to the archive now, I think.
Captain, can I help you?
The monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
safe out there?
Yes? What?
There you are. Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Addy?
Evening, ma'am.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours. Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
So this is where the UC hides all the scary shit they're doing. What I'd give to have all the Rangers with me right now.
Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. The president has to wait out here.
Ah, well, you'll have to tell me all about it later.
Welcome, Captain.
Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
I've seen a TikTok about that system. They actually sell their bit they give you really good prices for the like shit that you need to sell, especially contraband. It's not as good as if you actually manage to get it into the cities, but yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear? No, they really shouldn't. And bringing up what you've learned outside this building will make you, Captain, look like a crazy person. I don't want that, and you certainly don't want that. So you need to keep this to yourself. Now, was there something in particular you wanted to discuss about your meeting? Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? The Den? It's a star station. Orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out. Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed. Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Well, fuck you too.
How are you? Did you recover?
Just doesn't add up.
To next.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
Just need to change something because I've added a DLSS file to the game and it's lagging. Not great. So if I can't find the one that I've just deleted and put it back in, so we'll restore that. Or that. Okay. See if that makes it a bit better because the FPS was much better yesterday with the old file. But
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barry, try it out on him.
what's it bitching about now? The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended. Well, it isn't though, is it? Oh. I hate this docking shit. Evening, how you doing? This battery's about to run out already. This battery is an absolute wanker. It does this every time. I hate that battery. It's a fucking knob.
much Varun leveled this place. It's really never recovered.
Cool.
Looks like this place has seen better days.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you? Orlaise. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him? Seriously? Out here? Surprised they didn't send out a general notice he's in town. Though, I guess there's less a chance he bolts if they keep it hush. But I expect we would have heard something... Wait... The Warlock! There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it. And at least 2 never came back. Aetherius debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Can't think of a better spot your Orlaise might be hiding. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here. And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator, it is a pleasure to make your... Yes, of course.
Mm. That bit 43 7.77. Got ammo.
How may the Trade Authority... You won't find a better off...
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? Because they have...
Ready to take off, Captain.
Ahoy, Captain!
Oh, he sounds healthy.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged. Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
That's a nice space helmet. It's a really nice helmet. Absolutely.
Give me a beach and a Mai Tai, and then heat like this is great. So where's my Mai Tai?
The ship has been rendered inoperable. Oh, let me repair it then. You gotta drop some of that. And you got a fucker.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
Order to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
The public face of the United Colonies.
Anything I can help you with? And here's your new... Looks to me like you've already in pretty... I'm sure you can find something...
Damn.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
I know your type.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes.
The petition doesn't say we want to kick people out of the well, just that there should be more oversight.
You know that's not ours.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here. Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays? I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. You're saving the galaxy, Captain. What tool wouldn't you use to protect it?
Have you ever met anyone like
You will
that?
be scanned as you enter the city. Please connect to
But I take it an adult.
Well, if you hear something.
This is where I belong.
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
What was it like?
Terrible, terrible. It was terrible. You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me, it's the worst.
Captain, welcome back. Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? To each their own. Still remember my ceremony. 19 years old. Standing on the front deck of Mast, looking over the city. One of the proudest days of my life. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them. That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser? That's right. You would need that.
All right.
Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Oh, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? Miracle worker is more like it. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that.
Okay. Hello.
Why is that?
I know it's here somewhere. Uh-huh. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators,
didn't.
weapons, batteries. That old
Didn't-
robot's been MIA for a while, so
Didn't have the
chances
money.
are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine?
Oh my god. Are you talking about Nero? No wonder no one's found him. Xenoweapons are just the tip of the iceberg in that place. The environment's devastated. There's little, if any, real law. Nero's got more than enough ways to make any visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel.
As good a place to start as any. And I'll make sure we're ready to put him to use as soon as you got him.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
Forge green. Ready for what comes next. Nero was one of the biggest, nastiest battle sites of the whole colony war. Lots of dead militia here. And Marines.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor. Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren. his white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him. Well, all right. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him. Maybe you get yourself killed. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, I'll sell you what I know about this. Kaiser's location. Going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate. I mean, great for him, but that won't keep acetylene in our tanks. And honestly, would you be able to tell if a terramorph was attacking outside? Sorry. Pleasure doing business with you. So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Syracuse, shipwreck about a quarter click down the main strip. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Eyes open too. Sirens and ecliptic out there, and neither takes prisoners. Oh, and corpse retrieval is not included in this transaction, so now you know. Give Ahab a Kaiser our best.
Joe says you're all right.
Glad our old tech is still useful for something.
Controls unlocked. Attempting to resume. Attempting to. Error. Power level insufficient. Battery required. Type.
Can you use that for crafting or profit?
Inquire it. Salvage yard.
Gel claims him and his pops
In need of materials?
next to nothing.
Ah, so
I think
that's where your
Someone
machine's
should have
been.
paid them.
Ran out of juice. Heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a pen light if you let them. But a microcell, that's military-grade tech. I think we might have one, but I can promise you, it's not going to be cheap. You could probably Frankenstein one together using our fabrication system here, but only if you had some quality schematics. So, I just brace for a little sticker shock. Wouldn't have lasted real long here, doing what we do without a top-notch fabrication system. So long as you've got the specs, it should be able to handle making you a microcell. But finding materials up to the task, you're likely going to be sifting through quite a few mech hulks out there to find what you need. Though, if you think you can actually manage something like that, I'm willing to make you a deal. I'll point you towards the juiciest harvest sites. Spots where you should be able to find quality parts. But in return, any excess materials you collect, you sell to me, all right? Save us from risking our necks on another run out there. What do you say? I can't give you a guarantee, but a couple of mech types use microcells to power non-critical systems, running lights, radar, that sort of stuff. All the intact microcells will be long gone, too valuable. But so what do you say? Sell me what you don't need, and I'll tell you where to look. Then let me just mark those collection points. Watch yourself out there. Don't forget, whatever else you find in those spots, here's what I've got.
chance. Me and my friend here are gonna teach you some manners.
Yeah, great glitch, Blizzard. Fucking Bethesda. Whatever the fuck your company's called. That was bullshit. I was caught on fucking terrain, a pixel, whatever the fuck I was caught on. What horse shit is this? I'm fucking so not in the mood for this game today. Like, really fucking not. It's running like a bag of shit, and honestly, I think that they should just fucking refund me my money, because, quite frankly, every fucking review said, oh, well, the performance on PC is great, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Well, no, it's not, is it? Because my PC's getting, like, between 30 and 45 FPS. That's not great performance, that's dog shit.
Hey! New model on the floor.
Nope. Nope.
Welcome.
Nope. Nope.
Not here to make your fortune. Oh! At least...
Not doing all this shit again.
He's white, but it's been
Nope.
a while.
You can fuck right off.
So, you can wander, but knowing this going rate...
Nero was one of the biggest, nastiest battle sites of the whole colony war.
Yes, it was, but I am not playing this anymore until they fix this game, so I'm done with it. That's the end of that shit. No more Starfield until they get pull the fingers out and fix the fucking performance on this game, because it's pure dog shit. I've had enough of it.